Hi guys, in today's video I will be sharing with you how I have decorated and organized my kitchen. So without any further ado, let's get started. So this is the overview of my kitchen, and we will be discussing in this video how to organize your kitchen space. So the first step to kitchen organization is decluttering. Remove any items that you do not use on regular basis. Then you need to sort your items into categories such as cooking utensils, spices, pantry items, etc. So let's start with this section where I keep my glasses, my bowls, dishes, cups, etc. And as you can see, this is primarily white and I have some clear glasses. And I have used these shelf dividers to utilize the vertical space and put more stuff. So this is how it looks. These are most of the things that I use on daily basis, and there are some stuff on the top rack which I only use when some guests come. So those are in the top rack, and most of my stuff that I use on everyday basis are on the bottom rack. So under this cabinet I have my microwave, and next to it I have a dish drying mat which is right by my sink. This mat is convenient and I have two of these, so I just wash it in the washer and replace it with the other one. This is my sink. When we did our kitchen remodeling, we got this new Kohler sink. I love how deep it is and it can store a lot of dishes, pots and pans. This faucet is also from Kohler, and I have this dish scrubbers and cleaning brush here in this vacuum suction holder. This keeps my sponge and cleaning brush hidden and I like it that way. I also have this food waste stopper that prevents utensils and food from going directly into the drain. So make sure that you have something like that in your kitchen sink. Now let's look under my sink cabinet. As you can see, I have two bins. One is for trash and one is for recycling. I put a label on the recycling one. I keep my dishwasher pods here, and I love this Mrs. Meyer's cleaning spray. It has a rose scent, and whenever I clean my countertop with it, the entire kitchen smells amazing. I have my trash bags here and a DIY glove holder I made using a cloth pin and command hook sticky adhesive part. I put this on the cabinet door, and I keep my kitchen cleaning gloves hidden when they are not in use. I normally have a clear soap dispenser, but for now we have this ornament shaped soap dispenser because it was Christmas last month and my daughter loves to keep holiday decor until January end, so we still have it. This is my main countertop, and under it is my dishwasher. And on my countertop you can see I have a paper towel holder and a utensil holder, and this is a 3-tiered fruit basket. I like to keep fruits on display so that we are tempted to use it. This is a small holiday decoration we still have. This is my cooktop, and under this is a multi-utility drawer, and I'll show you what all I've put in it. I have a lot of frequently used items here. So this is a container for tea and brown sugar. I basically have coconut sugar right now in it. This is a regular sugar. I also have ghee in this container, and right next to it I have canola oil, and I use these bamboo dividers to divide within a drawer. And this is my masala dabba that I got from India, and these are spices that I use pretty much on daily basis. On the left I do have some salt and pepper shaker and some other condiments like chaat masala, chili flakes. This is another bamboo divider that I have to store my cutlery, to keep my knives, spoons and forks separate. And this is a section where I keep my knives and peelers. I do not put them on my counter because I don't have enough space there, and I use these silicone dividers to keep my knives separate, and it works for me. Towards the right, I do have this thin, long, deep drawer where I put my non-stick spatulas, my egg beater, some bamboo spatulas, etc. And here I have one more drawer where I keep this mesh stainless steel strainer for my chai and kitchen scissors. Now let's look at the other deep wide shelves that I have under these drawers where I put my cast iron pans and non-stick pans. There are also some stainless steel mixing bowls, some strainers and colanders, and my trays. And over here I have different types of lids for my pots and pans, and I try to use these dividers to keep them separate. Now let's look at some fun and aesthetic part of my kitchen. As you can see, on the other counter I have this seasonal decoration. This is a cute coca bar with holiday themed stacked cups, hot coca on a tray with some pine cones. I think this looks very cute. I also have my coffee maker and roti matic, which I use on a daily basis. There are 4 drawers underneath it, and I have in the first one some coffee pods, stevia, some baking and measuring spoons, and some random sauces. As you can see, these are all divided into these small containers. My husband has 3D printed them, and these are stackable and they can be made in any size. In the next drawer, I have some less used kitchen tools and utensils. Here I have some extra cups. Wherever possible, I try to use divider, and this is the junk drawer, which now has everything organized neatly. It has miscellaneous items, and you can see that we have these customizable dividers, and they can be printed in any height and they're stackable. So if you guys are interested in buying these, let me know in the comments below. Now let's look at where I've kept my teacups and my coffee mugs. So this is another storage I have, which is tiered, and I stack my cups like this. On top I do have some fancy plates which I use occasionally, and some glass serveware. And right next to it I have my Tupperware and storage containers of different sizes. So I have used these shelves again to maximize the space. On the very top I keep the Tupperware that I don't use that much, and there are some other salad bowls there. Under this counter I have my atta or whole wheat flour in an airtight bin, along with a rolling pin and casserole. I like to keep like items together to make it easier when I'm cooking. I also have a basket which has my kitchen towels and dining table napkins and oven mittens and a food chopper next to it. Here I have 2 pull-out drawers. One has all my Ziploc bags, aluminum foil, brown paper bags, and cling wrap. And this pull-out drawer my husband installed, and on top of it I have a lot of water bottles. I know I have way too many and I need to donate some. My husband keeps getting a lot of these from his work and they just keep getting accumulated. Since they are all insulated, it is very hard to let them go, but I know I have to do a better job in getting rid of some of the extra unused water bottles that I have. And this is the shelf above my oven, and here I have kept all my stainless steel pots that I use very frequently, my saucepan, my cooker, all of them get used. Again, you can see there's a stackable rack to maximize storage. These I use on a daily basis. And this is another shelf. It is a big tall storage that I have, and on the very top I have kept my cereal and morning breakfast items, like this I use to make my chilas, which are basically savory pancakes. There are different type of cereals in different containers, and behind it also I have other Indian flours that we use for breakfast. There's also one for pancake. The second shelf has a Lazy Susan, which has some other condiments and spices. There are some multivitamins here that we use, and this one is another stackable shelf. It worked perfectly for this deep storage that we have. And there's another Lazy Susan with some cold and cough and fever medications, along with some vitamins. And here I keep my salt, this Nesquik that my son uses for his milk, and this shelf has all my lentils. I like to keep them in a clear containers so that they're visible how much I have in each left before I go buy anything, and I like to use labels so that I can easily spot them. And underneath it I have my frequently used appliances, for example my Instant Pot, my mixer and grinder, my blender, my toaster, sandwich maker, and this is very useful tool I bought from Amazon. It's basically a cord organizer, and it keeps the cord away from getting all messed up, and it gives it a clean and neat look. And this is my oven, and we have kept these 2 towels on it. And here is another storage which has some less used party Tupperware. And I'll show you this drawer. This has all my steel glasses, steel plates, and steel bowls. So as you can see, wherever possible I have tried to keep like items together. There's another drawer underneath it, and this one has all my other soup bowls, my cereal bowls, and some different lids that I use, including the silicone ones. And this is my pantry, and I have used these clear bins and white bins, and I've labeled them. Your pantry doesn't have to be Pinterest perfect. Just use a system that works best for you. Sometimes I keep my chips and other extra lentils and pulses in the bag itself, and I just secure them with a cloth pin. So this has multiple stuff, and including the Indian groceries as well as kids snacks, different types of flours, pastas, noodles, nuts and seeds, oil, vinegar. Really, it's a pantry, but everything is stored in a specific container. Sometimes having a specific container for each of these items is impossible. That's why I like to put like items together in a specific bin instead of putting everything in a specific container. Now this is another over-the-door organizer that I got from Walmart, and I absolutely love it. It has some more spices. You can see Indians use a lot of spices, and I use glass bottles from jams and salsas. I like to wash them and reuse them, and some I bought So this is another very useful organizer for my pantry. And lastly, I want to talk about using space above your fridge. It is perfect to keep your onions and potatoes in a decorative basket, and you can also add some greenery by having these house plants and vines. Here on the side of the fridge, I have my weekly menu planner and some other important school communication, etc. for my kids. I hope in today's video you found some ways to utilize your space effectively if you have less storage, and how you can use different type of accents to decorate your kitchen and make it very presentable. If you like today's content, don't forget to like it, hit the notification bell and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one.